Jeff?
Good morning, and I'm sorry, you just said I hadn't been to Rookies. I had to pick myself up
that
off
crazy?
the floor. It's one of those like staple places,
I
and
know.
I'm not advertising. They got a great burger.
I know,
so-
Bart. I know.
I know they have a great burger. I just haven't had it yet.
Well, we're going to take care of that for you real soon. Busy night
Yeah,
last night.
You know,
Good Lord, right?
I'm thrilled to welcome, and it's going to be a really great year. There's a lot of
Yeah.
exciting things coming for Jackson Public Schools, but Cheryl Simonetti, former board member, returning to the Board of Education, and Sue Beretti, you know, longtime tennis coach,
Yes.
longtime supporter, and then Elena Sharp coming in. So a real good turnout. Lots of folks. It was wonderful to see so many people interested in being part of the board. I mean, if you think about it, what that says is there's a lot of people out there. I think we had 10 candidates. A lot of people out there very interested in being part of what we've got going on, and I'm just super excited to see the members come on, and we'll be reaching out to them in the coming weeks and helping get them ready to onboard so that they can start up in January and hit the ground running.
Yeah.
You have a new neighbor at Jackson Crossing.
Yeah, Burlington Coat Factory opened up, and we were pretty blessed. You know, we've got a lot of really great partners, but we were pretty blessed because they reached out to Hunt Elementary School, Hunt right there, and adopted Hunt Elementary School with a gift of $5,000 for our staff there. What a great opportunity for those staff to have some, you know, opportunities for some mini grant conversations and be able to use those dollars in the classrooms. People don't realize we still rely a lot on those kinds of donations, those things for our classrooms, for our teachers. They make the difference. Those are little pieces that all add up, right? And so they allow us to do some of the fun stuff.
Where is that? Is that the old Staples?
No. It's in the old Sears building.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of right behind, if you will.
Planet Fitness deal.
Right. If you got Planet Fitness on that
Okay.
side, and then Hobby Lobby, and then kind of circle around. It's kind of opposite corner of that.
Have they fixed the parking?
Listen, I think that if you try to get into Hobby Lobby or Planet Fitness,
K Jewelers has a drive-thru.
you might have to park someplace else. Take the bus. You know, it's.
Parkside, you've got all your schools. You've got the kids' parents involved, and at Parkside, I think that's one of your biggest, parent involvement schools.
They were fabulous, and they do these several times a year. We just had one a couple weeks ago, and I want to say there were about 400 parents in there.
Wow.
We had obviously Taher did a big thing. They came in and made some special cooked meal that day, but this is a day for parents to come in, to interact with their kids, to again go through the classes with their kids, to help feel more comfortable in the school. A lot of times when students get to secondary land, specific middle school and high school, the kids go out, I'm not in elementary land anymore, and parents still need that involvement, and we want that involvement. I want to break down those doors, and Krista Jarvie, the principal for instruction out there, her and her team have really done it better than most. They are great at bringing in folks, and I saw a commercial earlier with Christy Dillon stocking the community closets. Christy deserves just all kinds of accolades for this. She's a huge driving force with our parent liaisons, and we think about the parent involvement day here, but JPS has rolled out parent liaisons for every building, so it doesn't matter what building your student goes to, there's somebody there who can help parents connect, who can answer questions, who can help parents become a part of it, or to help guide that academia so that we can find a good place for everybody to fit in.
And that's so important with parents nowadays. They want to be, in the know and have access to the information, right?
All the time.
All the time.
And we want them. And everybody, you look for ways to get involved, ways to be a part of it. And it's got to be more than, hey, I'm checking your grades on Power School, which is good, and we want our parents doing that. But I need them interacting with the assignment. I need them talking about what are you learning, not just what did you do in school today. So lots of really good things happening out there.
We had some folks from your theater department on. They're getting ready to put on The Enchanted.
The Enchanted, coming up, I think this weekend, isn't it? $5 a ticket. We talk about this, a couple times, but this is good stuff, and I hope that the community will take advantage of this. First of all, come see our auditorium if you haven't been in there in a while. It's beautiful. and come see our students. This is what they get up for, right? Like everybody thinks, well, kids come to school for algebra, don't they?
Yeah.
Why do you laugh at that? But the reality is some of these pieces, some of the, we talk about band or we talk about some of these other pieces. Theater is one of those pieces that allows our kids to really express themselves. It allows them to dive into school a different way. It allows them to build connections a different way. And when you come to see their product, they're not just practicing because they like to practice. They come so that they can put the show on for the audience and that audience reaction. Yeah. So I'm hoping that not just our school community will come. I'm hoping that Jackson will come out. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, come take a couple hours, see these kids, give them a round of applause, support them. Huge band concert, last week, and coming up. There's a lot of things going on at JPS all the time. I'm super proud of these kids and the work they put in.
Yeah, and you had some musical theater students go to statewide competition for the first time ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got some soloists out there. Again, first time ever to be able to go do that. Hats off to Mr. Y, actually to our whole music program. They're working very hard to continue to grow it, and I met with them last month a couple times. They've got some really cool ideas. I'm going to get this wrong, so let me just kind of make sure I get some of these names out there. Mackenzie Beatty, Nicole Billingsley, Ryan Bergen, Claire Day, Calvina Mahoney, River Rich, and Jackson Whitmore. I think I got them all right.
Big
but
time.
just huge shout out for all of them for their efforts to go to solo.
Could you imagine doing a solo?
I
I could have thought of it. It just makes me
Well, those
terrified.
are great names like River Rich.
Seriously talented folks. And these are the folks that come back in our community or wherever community they end up living in and enrich those theaters or in the community arts programs. It's awesome.
100%. Again, these are pieces that help bring kids to school, that help get it. These are what you get up in the morning for, right? I mean, we all think about our own day and our own hobbies and our own things that we do. And you could be jamming at work and you could be, I really love what I do. And yet there's still pieces you sink your teeth into, and that's what theater is, or that's what the music program is, that's what the arts program is, that's what sports is for some kids. There's always a hook out there, and if we can use that hook to really engage them in education, help to build their resources, that's really what we want to do.
Let's talk about sports. We've still got fall sports still going on.
Yeah, we got some swimmers going still.
Right, our SEC championship is this weekend also. Girls swim and dive team, so we wish them the best of luck. Obviously, we just wrapped up football last week with the hard loss to Mason. I give a shout out to that team. Our team had some grit. They won some good games. They won some close games. They showed that they took defeat, and I think this is going to be a team that's going to grow from this.
Yeah, I was really excited to see that you guys got in the playoffs. Give those kids another opportunity to get on that field. They deserved it for sure. So
then,
great group.
Coach Parker back in best of the best. I think voting is open for another month for that. So for Jackson Magazine, I hope folks will go on and sign up for that. Look at what he does for our community, not just JPS, and I could always speak to JPS, but Parks and Rec and what he does with young athletes, top to bottom, whether it's youth programming or obviously his work at JPS. Just a really good guy all around and doing some great things for our community. So huge shout out to Coach Parker. Absolutely. And wish him the best of luck.
And there's still time to get your leaves raked with leaf relief.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Kevin Barkholtz with our student government has got that around. His contact information should be on your screen. You can call or email, leave a message, and we will get a crew of students out to help do some raking and fall cleanup in your yard. They always can use the community service, but I will tell you, when we raise these funds, these funds go to help the Salvation Army here in town, and then that's always been a real good thing for JPS to again show how we give back to the community, not just in helping out with the leaves, obviously, but it is that time of year, and fortunately, I think we got some decent weather to play in this time around. I think snow was on the ground last year. So,
it's amazing weather.
Reach out to Kevin Barkholtz. He'll take good care of you, get you guys signed up.
All right, Jeff, thanks so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Jeff Beal, JPS Superintendent. More of the Morning Show after this.